if you listen to Radio National and do lots of reading, you're not going to meet it again. It's not going to get reinforced. It's better to learn words in the next 10,000 section and get those, you know, do a lot of reading. They'll keep coming back at you. You see them in different contexts. You use them yourself more often. So work through vocabulary kind of strategically like that. I think you would be more effective and more efficient. Now, it takes a few seconds, like, so at the end of the day, if you're being really systematic, scientific about this, okay, you've underlined all the words in newspapers and articles you read that day. Okay, which ones am I going to sit down and memorise? Okay, put in a few. Okay, you find 4 that are this side of 20,000. Right, I'm going to do my work on these. This is an instrument to help you decide what's common. You know, where should I put my energy right now? Any other word? What if we took out? There was something that was a bit technical. I just want to demonstrate it. Maybe a technological revolution. Oh, okay. If you look at that one we did on the physiology of acceleration, the days of the frail canvas-covered aircraft, yeah? The weak, and then they said, look, once the jets were really powerful, now the human being is frail. So that word frail, that's a sort of everyday kind of word. It's not that, we use it about old people especially. You know, maybe an aged care home, somebody very physically weak and delicate and fragile, that's frail. So you say to yourself, okay, it's not a technical word, but you know, how often do we use that? Let's have a look. Yeah, well there you go, that's 10,000. So I'd say that's a relatively common word, that's something that you should, you know, have in your bag. That would be a word with. You might say, I've never seen that word. You know, so do I really need it? That tells you, yes, you do. Anything this side of 20,000 at this point, I would do work on, because you want that's your target, graduate vocabulary. See the point? How you can use it?
What is aviation medicine?
Which one?
Aviation medicine.
Aviation. Yeah, well, that's it's not totally technical. It's a general field of flight, flying. That's even more common. Yeah, 7,000. That should definitely be. I mean, you might even like set your first goals as 10,000, you know. As I said, average vocabulary in here is probably about 8,000 at the beginning of the course and about 10 by the end. So, you know, getting everything up to 10,000 is kind of important. If you do want to kind of, I don't know, I don't know if you want to do this. Some people like to do this sort of thing. Instead of learning words, you know, in real situations, that's the best way to learn a word. But other people like lists. If you want to find the most frequent words in English in a list, not in that line that I just showed you, you actually want to see the list. Here are some, the second link on the Moodle, the most frequent 100,000 words. You actually have to go up a little bit. Here we go. Here's 1 to 10,000. 10 to 20, 90 to 1,000. So there's your first 200 and so on. So you're going to know those. Let's jump up to, I said 8,000 is the average. Let's just jump to the 9,000. You might see a few you don't know yet. So this is 9 to 10 and it's in groups of 100. Well, you can see them there. But yeah, okay. This just helps you jump through the page. So we'll do from the first in the 9,000. There you go.
Could you please
make it bigger? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Press Alt and the plus.
Yeah.
It is better now.
Yeah. I'll just try and go down to the 9,000.
You mean we can?
I mean, you know, I would recommend this, but it is there as a resource if you do want to check. So, do you know all those words in just that section? That one might be tricky. valet. That's a servant.
Why they have
That's,
some of the red colour? What's that?
I think if you click on these, you go to the, what do they call it, Wikipedia dictionary, and they've got a definition. And I think the red ones, they don't have, I'm not sure. Yeah, it does, see, page does not exist, whereas these have got links. So,
Insolent is like offended?
offensive, yeah. Somebody's insolent. They are rude to an authority. Yeah. Etc. I mean, there would be a few words there I would imagine are a bit tricky. You know,
And James
on
is
her.
there too.
Yeah, look, names are there. Names are in there. Because they're common names.
There are many words.
Easy ones too, look, chicken, no worries. That's a misspelling.
Good.
Aliens,
Yeah.
goats.
Yeah, and some are really easy, aren't they? And some are quite tricky. Anyway, there are the lists if you ever want them. You know, on a Saturday night you've got nothing to do, no parties to go to. You can sit and
No,
look at
writing
you can sit and look at vocabulary lists.
finishing this.
Yeah. All right. I just think it helps to have a bit of a roadmap of vocabulary and, you know, have some instruments to navigate it. Okay, let's have a break, guys. You deserve it. We'll come back at 25 past. All right.